All right, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire tonight. Is tomato a fruit or a vegetable?
Can I use a lifeline?
Hello.
Tomato, is it a fruit or is it a vegetable?
Yeah, tomato's a fruit, a citrus fruit. Jimmy Spencer, your question is, the arch in St. Louis is the gateway to what? I need a lifeline. Darrell Walter. The arch in St. Louis is gateway to what?
The gateway to the South.
What year did Culture Club come out with Do You Really Want to Hurt Me?
I think Rusty probably knows.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I know the answer to that. That was 1983. That's the year I won the ASA championship.
If you were on the 3-hour tour, who would you pick, Marianne or Ginger?
Well, if I win $1 million tonight, can I have them both?
Cut.
There's a bunch of fellows who want to be a millionaire, at least for a night.
I'd like to be out there with a shot at it.
Aren't you a past Winston Cup champion? Aren't you eligible?
I was just kidding. I like it up here.
We're set for the running of the Winston. 3 segments, and it's survival of the fastest. After each segment, drivers will pull to the garage. Let's go down to Dick Bergman.
With the 1986 winner of the Winston, Bill Elliott, who tonight will start on the pole. Any plans, any strategy, or do you just go for it?
Well, you know, you got to understand the first segment is 40 laps. So there's a little bit of strategy of getting through the first 40 to figure out where you need to be for the next 30, then the next 20. So, you know, for me, it's as much of a race within a race running the first 40 and figure out where you kind of sift out there for that section to figure out for the next 2.
Good luck to you, Bill. Steve Burns.
Well, Dick, Sterling Marlin has finished second in this event 3 times. Sterling, can you get to the front?
I hope, Cam, this Coors Light Dodge, we qualified good. We didn't run real good in happy hour. We changed a lot of things on it. The car just didn't drive good, but we changed it, kind of put it back like it was when we won the race here. So we'll just crap shot and we'll see what happens.
All right. Back to you, Mike.
Steve Burns asked Sterling. They paraded the crews around in Chevy pickups around the track to greet the fans, the drivers as well, and now everybody is strapping in and ready to go to work and go to business, and everybody mindful of the $1 million that awaits the winner.
Key word, work. Everybody's got on their work clothes now. They took off those fancy looking things. They're going to business. They're going to do business now.
And I'm going to tell you what, the winner of each of those segments, it's no pocket change, $50,000 to win that first segment, that second segment.
Time to get to it. Let's go trackside and get things started.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your hats as the Army National Guard from North Carolina presents today's colors. Please remain standing as Sergeant Stephen Moore from Charlotte, North Carolina, and the United States Marine Corps Band's 2nd Marine Air Wing from Cherry Point, North Carolina, performs today's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er
to the United States Marine Corps Band from the 2nd Marine Air Wing for that wonderful display of pride. And now, please welcome Lieutenant General Buck Bedard from the United States Marine Corps for a very special announcement.
Well, greetings to all race fans. I'm tremendously honored to be here tonight as the honorary starter of this great Winston Cup All-Star NASCAR race. I would ask, as I wave the green flag tonight, that we also honor all the All-Stars, and that's every member of our armed forces that's serving throughout the world today. And before I can do my job as a starter tonight, I'm going to ask for some help from a Marine Gunnery Sergeant by the name of Marvin Edwards. He's forward deployed in Iraq, and he represents one of the 70,000 Marines that are forward deployed tonight.
Thank you, General Bedard. On behalf of the entire 1st Force Service Support Group from Camp Pendleton, California, we are honored to represent the United States Armed Forces here in Iraq. Our Marines, sailors, and soldiers have driven nearly 2 million miles through the Iraqi desert in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. We are proud to defend America and proud to be a part of the Winston, NASCAR's all-star race. And now, from Camp Edson, Diwaniwa, Iraq, for the most famous words in all of motorsports.
What a great way to get started.
Oh, it really is. That was exciting and appropriate as well, because this is a great evening and a lot of great stars here, a lot of great stars overseas as well.
I'm going to tell you
ready to get going. I'm ready to get in position. Let's go.
I've been doing it for 23 years, and I got goosebumps from the top of my head to the end of my toes. I don't know. It's Saturday night racing. It's an all-star event. I don't know what more you could ask for.
This is a big night. It really is. It's great for our sport. It's great for the drivers.
Lowe's Motor Speedway gleaming like a jewel in the night from the Goodyear blimp Stars and Stripes. Based in Pompano Beach, Florida, and providing aerial coverage at many great sporting events around the country like this one. Here's the STP starting grid for tonight's running of the Winston. 5-time pole sitter Bill Elliott, Winston Cup champ Tony Stewart right there, ahead of a couple of young guns, Harvick, Earnhardt Jr., veterans Marlin and Nemechek, Ricky Craven, 2-time winner of this race Terry Labonte, Michael Waltrip, who came from out of the open to win it, Jeff Gordon, who's broken the bank here several times, Kurt Busch and defending champ Ryan Newman, Ward Burton and Mark Martin, Johnny Benson with Jimmy Johnson, Matt Kenseth and Rusty Wallace, Elliott Sadler and Ricky Rudd. Then Bobby Labonte, Dale Jarrett, Jamie McMurray, and the open winner Jeff Burton.
Pole winners won this race 3 times. So that's not a real great average for pole setters.
And it hasn't happened, I don't think, since 1992. Here's the way the night lines up. It's 90 laps. That's what the scoreboard will show. But first we'll race 40 laps and 4 cars go home. We'll then have a timeout. We'll come back and race 30 laps. 6 cars go home. And then 14 cars shoot it out for 20 laps. $1 million to the winner.
Pretty optimistic if you ask me. I don't know if 14 cars will make it to that
part. 24 cars will start this first segment for 40 laps. Yellow flag laps do count toward the total. You must make a green flag pit stop and change 4 tires. And the Frank Stoddard rule, you cannot take the caution flag to end this segment on pit road. You must be out on the racetrack.
And I'm going to tell you, this is the one we're going to really watch right here, this mandatory 4-tire stop under the green flag conditions. I talked to almost every one of these crew chiefs, and each one of them had a little different thought. This is not Daytona or Talladega. You don't need a partner necessarily. You want to be on a pit road that's not that crowded to change those 4 tires.